Did you know that 70% of motorcycle riders are making clutch mistakes without even realizing it? Mistakes that could cost you hundreds, if not thousands, in repairs. And here's the scary part. If you're not careful, you could end up stranded on the side of the road wondering what went wrong, but don't worry. Today, I'm going to break down the 7 most common clutch mistakes and show you how to avoid them. From bad habits that slowly kill your clutch to small maintenance tips that can save you tons of money, this video is packed with everything you need to ride smarter and protect your bike. Stick around, as you'll be shocked with mistake number 5 that many owners make. Let's dive right in. Number 1. Holding the clutch lever at stops. When you're sitting at a red light or stuck in traffic, are you holding the clutch lever in instead of shifting into neutral? If yes, you're putting unnecessary stress on your bike's clutch system. Here's what happens. When you keep the clutch lever pulled in, the clutch plates are partially engaged and rubbing against each other. Even though the bike isn't moving, this friction generates heat and slowly wears down the clutch plates. Over time, this constant pressure can lead to overheating, plate glazing, and eventual clutch failure. Now think of it this way. Would you leave your car idling in gear at a stoplight, foot on the clutch the whole time? Probably not, because that would burn out the clutch. It's the same principle with your motorcycle. The longer you hold the clutch at stops, the more wear you cause. Moreover, constantly keeping tension on the clutch cable could stretch it, meaning you'll be dealing with frequent adjustments or replacements. So, ensure to always shift into neutral when you're stopped and let go of the clutch lever. This takes pressure off your clutch system and gives your left hand a well-deserved break. Number 2. Half clutch riding. It's when you keep the clutch partially engaged while riding, thinking it'll give you smoother control or help you adjust speed without shifting gears. Sounds convenient, right? Wrong. Riding with the clutch half pulled means the clutch plates are constantly slipping against each other, creating heat and friction that can lead to premature wear and overheating. Over time, this causes the plates to glaze, making them lose grip and resulting in a slipping clutch that will eventually need replacement. This technique isn't helping you, it's silently killing your clutch. A slipping or overheated clutch can result in reduced power transfer to the wheels, sluggish acceleration, and higher maintenance costs. The solution? Train yourself to fully engage or fully release the clutch when riding. Use the clutch only when you're shifting gears or starting from a stop. If you're riding in stop-and-go traffic or dealing with slow speeds, rely more on your throttle. Control and brake management, not the clutch. It may take a little practice, but breaking the half-clutch habit will save you from costly repairs and give your bike better performance in the long run. If you are finding this video helpful, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Number 3. Overusing the clutch. During downshifting, overusing the clutch while downshifting does more than just wear out your clutch plates. It can also lead to inefficient engine braking. When you rely too heavily on the clutch instead of proper downshifting techniques, you're missing out on the natural deceleration the engine can provide, which means you're putting extra stress on your brakes instead. When you downshift, the goal is to engage the next lower gear smoothly, not to drag out the clutch engagement. Holding the clutch lever in too long means you're not allowing the engine to match the speed of the wheels, which can result in jerky shifts and reduced control. Over time, this habit can lead to clutch overheating, quicker wear, and even transmission damage if gears aren't properly synchronized. The fix is simple. Learn the art of rev matching. Rev matching is when you blip the throttle slightly before downshifting to match the engine's speed to the lower gear. This technique reduces clutch stress, provides smoother shifts, and makes deceleration more controlled. With practice, you'll be able to seamlessly drop gears without relying too much on the clutch. Once you master this, your bike will run smoother, and you'll significantly extend the life of your clutch and transmission. Number 4. Slipping the clutch on hills. Slipping the clutch on hills might feel like the easy way to maintain control, but in reality, it's a fast track to burning out your clutch. Many riders, especially beginners, use this technique when starting. On an incline, they partially engage the clutch while giving the throttle just enough gas to prevent rolling backward. While it might seem like a clever balancing act, what you're really doing is overheating the clutch plates by keeping them in constant friction. Over time, this causes plate glazing, reducing their ability to grip properly and eventually leading to clutch slippage and failure. Here's what happens. When the clutch plates are slipping, they're generating excessive heat, and heat is your clutch's worst enemy. The more you slip the clutch, the higher the temperature climbs, and this can result in poor power transfer and the need for costly replacements sooner than you'd like. So, you must master proper hill start techniques. Use the rear brake to hold the bike steady while you fully engage the clutch and give the bike enough throttle to move forward smoothly. This method prevents unnecessary strain on the clutch while keeping you in control. And if your bike has a hill hold feature, take advantage of it. Number 5. Dumping the clutch. This happens when a rider releases the clutch lever too quickly after shifting gears, especially from a stop or during aggressive acceleration. You might think you're just getting off to a fast start, but dumping. The clutch can cause your rear wheel to jolt or spin out, leading to jerky starts, engine stalls, or worse, loss of control. In extreme cases, it can even result in accidental wheelies or rear wheel skids, which can be a nightmare if you're in traffic. Here's what's happening mechanically. When you suddenly let go of the clutch, the engine and rear wheel aren't smoothly synced. The sudden transfer of power causes a shock to the drivetrain, putting unnecessary stress on the clutch plates, chain, and transmission. Over time, this can lead to clutch wear, broken chains, or damaged transmission gears, none of which are cheap fixes. The key to avoiding this mistake is simple: smooth and gradual clutch release. When starting from a stop, find the clutch's friction zone, the point where it starts to engage, and gently release it while gradually applying throttle. This allows the engine to transfer power smoothly, preventing jerky movement and protecting your bike's components. If you're shifting gears while riding, make sure you're maintaining steady throttle control and letting the clutch out smoothly to avoid shock loads. Number 6. Ignoring clutch cable tension and maintenance. You might not think about it often, but the clutch cable plays a huge role in how smoothly your bike shifts gears. If the cable is too loose, you'll experience delayed clutch engagement, making it hard to shift smoothly and increasing the risk of clutch slippage. On the other hand, if the cable is too tight, it can prevent the clutch from fully engaging, causing constant friction between the plates and leading to faster wear and overheating. Over time, regular use can cause the cable to stretch or fray, leading to inconsistent clutch performance. A worn cable could even snap while riding, leaving you stuck and possibly stranded. The worst part? Many riders don't notice the problem until it's too late, when repairs are expensive and performance issues have already taken their toll. The fix is easy and should be part of your regular maintenance routine. Check the clutch cable tension periodically and adjust it according to your bike's manual. You'll want to ensure there's a small amount of free play, typically a few millimeters, when you pull the clutch lever, ensuring it isn't too tight or loose. Lubricate the cable regularly to prevent stiffness and wear, and inspect it for signs of fraying or damage. A well-maintained clutch cable means more miles of worry-free riding. Number 7. Riding with 2 fingers on the clutch. At first, this might seem like a smart move. After all, keeping your fingers ready to pull the clutch quickly sounds like it would give you faster control, right? But here's the catch. When you're using only 2 fingers, you're not applying even pressure to the lever, which can lead to inconsistent clutch engagement. This means jerky starts, poor gear shifts, and a higher risk of stalling, especially in critical situations like traffic. Stops or hill starts, it doesn't stop there. 2-finger clutching can limit your ability to fully pull in the clutch lever when you need it the most. If you don't pull the lever all the way, the clutch plates won't disengage completely, leading to partial engagement that wears down the plates over time. You might not notice it right away, but eventually this can cause clutch slippage and overheating. So, always use all 4 fingers when pulling in the clutch. This gives you better control and ensures that you're fully engaging or disengaging the clutch every time. Now, advanced riders or motocross racers might use 2 fingers for quick clutch control, but unless you're competing on a track, this technique can do more harm than good on the road. If you find this video helpful, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends.